Hey, good morning, everyone. It's Marty, and talking to you this week about stronger men. And I'm in my truck today, so that's why scenery's kind of different here, but it's all good. So, good morning, and I hope you guys are having a great day. Everyone, I hope all of you just having a wonderful day. Hey, good morning, a little more. What's going on? Hey, Corey, what's happening, brother? It's good seeing you. All right, so we're talking about stronger men today, and stronger men know how to refine themselves. Good morning, sunshine. So let's get busy. Let's talk about this refining, making yourself stronger, making yourself better. I think there's three key areas that men can refine themselves in, and I think these are pretty serious because we have a tendency to fall into these areas, and sometimes intentionally, sometimes maybe we don't realize it. Good morning, Ernest. So let me help you out this morning. I want to see you become stronger, bigger, better, faster in all that you do in your life, because it's a known fact that women are looking for stronger men in their life. Their husband, their boyfriend, their brother, their father. They want strong men. They want men who will lead with compassion, lead with tenderness, lead with conviction, lead with confidence, and are always going to encourage and lift them up. You know, I have a daughter, and she's looking for a strong man in her life, and that is me, and I've got to be stronger. All right, so let's talk real quickly about these three areas. Number one, this is the number one, I believe, damaging aspect in a man that can ruin him. And that number one problem is called pride. Men who are arrogant, men who think they are God's gift to this world, that everyone should bow to them, and that they have become that self-made man, and that they are walking on water, and everyone should bow to all of their awe and aura, really makes everyone want to throw up. Pride comes before a great fall. Good morning, John. And if we are arrogant, we wound the people closest to us because we're self-centered, we're egotistical, and we have no care and no regard for other people. Which leads to number two, because if we're prideful, we're going to end up on this island all to ourselves. One of the problems with men today is that we want to isolate ourselves. We would rather just stay quiet, and I'm cool and all is well, when in reality, it may not be. Let's face it, guys, we're emotional beings. We know that it's women who maybe wear their emotions more on their sleeves than men do. But let's just get real for a moment. We're emotional, and there are things that we deal with, and if we don't handle them properly, they can end up wrecking our lives, because no man is an island unto himself. And if he is, or if he sets out to be, well, then you're headed for a bad self-destruction. Listen, it's very clear. The Bible is very clear, especially in the New Testament, where it says, it uses the terminology one another nearly 100 times. So if there's any great document in history that repeats itself nearly 100 times, no matter what that document, religious or not, that would repeat something, I think it would be there for a reason, and that is to drive home a point. Good morning, Diego. So here's the point. We need one another. Fellas, we need one another. The greatest battles are won by an army, by a band of brothers, by a brotherhood that is saying, I got your back. The SEAL team is probably one of the greatest illustrations of this, because a SEAL team, I believe it's 12 men in a team, that all of them are an expert in something, but all of them work as a unit together. In other words, everyone has each other's back. Although they are special, they have a specialty in a medic, armament, navigation, whatever their specialty is, they work as a unit with all of their special talents and abilities to make sure that 100 go in, 100% in, and 100% out. And we need that in our culture today amongst men. We are not an island unto ourselves. And if we are, guess what? We're setting ourselves up for a major downfall and ruin. Good morning, Joseph. So we need to band together, become a band of brothers, have a brotherhood, and let's just be brutally honest with life. When we hurt, and it sucks, man. And we need help, right? And let's let someone else help carry that burden, whether it be family, whether it be money, whether it be business, whether it be a failure, whether it be success, whether it be achievement. Let's do it together because we become stronger. And the third and final area I want to talk with you gentlemen about this morning is there is a lot going on in our world and our culture. And one of the issues that I'm running across, and I have to admit because this at one time was myself, and that is self-pity and self-loathing. No one wants to be around a pity party. No one wants to hear the moans and groans. Good morning, Johnny. And the whining and complaining about life. Listen, we all have issues. We all have problems. We all have downfalls. And so you might be thinking, well, that doesn't make sense because you said we're not to be an island unto ourselves and we're to reach out to one another, but no one wants to be around someone that's self-loathing and self-pitying. That's right. No one does. It doesn't mean that we go around with life and with a downcast attitude and spirit and mindset and negative and tearing everything down and woe is me. But we can come together and sit down one-on-one or in a group and say, hey, listen, guys, I'm struggling, man. I'm dealing with something and I need some dudes to help pick me up and carry me on. And there's a difference between self-pity and self-loathing and being real and being honest and asking for help. You see, self-pity becomes very selfish and self-centered. It's all about me. It's woe is me. And I cry and I moan and I irritate the world around me with all of my negativity instead of changing my mindset and growing myself so that I can become a productive part of society. And I'll be honest with you, men, and I encourage you when my book comes out in September to go get my book and read my story, because if there's anyone in this world that has a right and can justify his self-loathing and self-pitying and woe is me attitude, it'd be me. Because the title of my book is God, Can You Still Use a Jackass? So there you go. If there's anyone in this world, it could be me. But I have changed my mindset. Good morning, Roberta. Good morning, Christy. And realizing who I am and all the value and worth that I've been created for. And I want to encourage you, fellas. Come on, let's be stronger men. So let's lay down our pride. Let's get away from trying to do it ourselves and being the self-made man. And let's band together. Let's join forces. And let's say, you know what? Let's go be great men together, because there are others out there who need us. There are wives and there are children and there are grandchildren who need us to become the rock of Gibraltar, that become the strength, the confidence. We become what Stu Weber calls a tender warrior. We're tender, we're loving, we're caring, we're edifying, we're building up, we're leading, but we're leading with confidence. We're leading with that God-given purpose and nature to lead and to love and to care and to make the tough decisions and to have wisdom and seek wisdom and share that with those that we love. So let's get away from pride. Let's don't become an island to ourselves. And let's get away from the foolishness of self-pity, because those three are so self-destructive when all we have to be is the men that we were created to be and walk in that confidence. Hey, everybody, have a great day. Thanks for jumping on this morning. It's great having all of you on this. I'll be right back here again tomorrow to share with you what it means to be a stronger man. I can't wait to get back on here and to share some more with you. Everybody take care. God bless. Have an awesome God-filled day. We'll see you right back here again tomorrow.